If you are dismissed without an enquiry, without following a procedure, you take it from me, you will be reinstated with back wages. That is the position of law. We have to accept our duties and responsibilities. At the same time, we should fight for our right. If you are a teacher working in a school and some other teacher is being terminated like this, and if you are going to be a silent spectator, one day the same thing will come to you. Please make a note of this circular and remember that you have a right for a job. That's the purpose of this video. Hi everyone. I am posting this video purposely in English so that it has a good reach. I am an educationist, lawyer, advocate, writer and a consultant. I have been getting a couple of calls and messages from teachers working in many schools. If you are a teacher working in a private unaided school, or if you are a principal of a private unaided school, please listen to this carefully. Of late, there is a tendency from some school management to ask a teacher to tender the resignation, and they are being coerced. The management says, are you going to resign or shall I terminate you? And under coercion and duress, some teachers do resign. Recently, I came across a case where a teacher with more than 10 years of experience in a CBSE school being terminated by just a letter. And I thought it's my responsibility to tell the correct position about disciplinary proceedings against teachers working in private unaided schools, especially CBSE schools. I am going to display this detailed circular for a few seconds. This circular is dated 15th March 2012, issued by Deputy Secretary Vigilance, CBSE, New Delhi. It talks about follow of proper procedure while taking disciplinary action against employees. And the circular is very clear. It says, all schools affiliated with the board are required to follow the examination bylaws and affiliation bylaws of the board. Chapter 7 of the affiliation bylaws of CBSE provides for the procedure to be followed for initiating disciplinary action against the employees working in schools. It says it is being observed that in many cases proper procedure of disciplinary proceeding is not followed by the school before imposing penalty, removing employees from the service. This often leads to litigation, complaints and grievances. It is therefore desired that the principal of the school, manager of the trust, should look into the matter and ensure that procedure prescribed in service rules or bylaws of the board and principles of natural justice are followed while taking disciplinary action against the staff working in the school or institution. This issues with the approval of the Chief Vigilance Officer. This is a circular dated 2012. By this, I want to inform every CBSE teacher, specifically because of the circular, the management has no right to terminate you. By this video, I would like to inform especially all the CBSE teachers that the management cannot be dismissing you at their whims and fancies. There is a procedure given in chapter 7, talks about how a disciplinary action should be proceeded with. Please note this video. There is a number going, my WhatsApp number. If you want any clarification, please do send a voice message or a text message. I can guide you. I am not against termination. if a teacher is found guilty of serious misconduct, naturally, in as much as the management has a right to appoint you, they have a right to terminate your services, but there is a procedure. Just because teachers are timid, just because they are afraid, a management cannot take them for a ride. Some schools have wrong advisors who have no knowledge about law, misguiding them and ultimately landing up in a court of law. If you are dismissed without an inquiry, without following a procedure, you take it from me, you will be reinstated with back wages. That is the position of law. We have to accept our duties and responsibilities. At the same time, we should fight for our right. If you are a teacher working in a school and some other teacher is being terminated like this, and if you are going to be a silent spectator, one day the same thing will come to you. Please make a note of this circular and remember that you have a right for a job. That's the purpose of this video. If you feel this video will be useful to our other teachers, please forward this to them and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episode.